Amid a wave of controversy, including the resignation of its superintendent, the Buffalo School Board will soon have a new member.
The board voted to appoint a new member in direct contrast to the wishes of the teachers union, Buffalo's mayor, and the state education commissioner. Our Patrick Ryan has the latest on the crisis impacting Buffalo schools. Patrick.
Dave and Kelsey, the difference in opinion from those we spoke with revolves around if the vacancy should have been filled, not the person set to take the seat. Board members appointed Roscoe Henderson III to represent the North District, a role vacated by Cindy McEachen. In a letter to the Buffalo School Board President, State Education Commissioner Betty Rosa writes that she supports Mayor Sean Ryan's request not to fill the vacant position until the board resolves pending allegations against a board member and former superintendent. Last Monday, Superintendent Dr. Pascal Mubanga resigned, and on Thursday, a notice of claim was filed accusing Mubanga and board member Louis Mookie Hawkins of sexually harassing a district official. One parent advocate says it was a good move to fill the vacant seat because North District needs representation. Meanwhile, the Buffalo Teachers Federation president wanted the board to resolve this current turmoil before filling the position.
The Federation was pretty upfront, pretty open about relaying our concerns with the board's recent transparency and the perception of the board and their ability to govern themselves. Just seeing the interactions between them, we didn't feel that this was an appropriate time to make such a move.
The students need representation. Those building level principals need support. And so not being able to have somebody to go to when you have questions or you need support matters. And I think that because it's an elected seat, I understand people saying, well, wait, or, I don't know what to do. But at the end of the day, those parents, right? And I work with parents. Those parents of North District students need representation.
Retired Buffalo Police Captain Jeff Ronaldo worked with Henderson when they were patrol officers. He says Henderson will bring a different perspective to the board.
I mean, as a school resource officer, he worked intimately within the schools, dealing with students, dealing with administrators, principals, teachers, staff. So I think Roscoe has a good insight in terms of what is the current state of affairs in the schools and where, improvements can be made.
The board tells us Henderson is also a board member of arts programs, substitute teacher, and is a volunteer. He's expected to be sworn in on Wednesday. Now, as for that letter penned by the State Education Commissioner, Board President Dr. Kathy Evans Brown says in part, quote, "At no time did the board act with the intent to disregard or defy the Commissioner of Education. Rather, we acted in good faith, consistent with our legal responsibilities, our commitment to transparency, and our obligation to ensure that every district is represented by a full complement of elected leadership," unquote. Patrick Ryan, News 4.